What is up, everybody? Nicklegostava here, and in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and going over and reviewing the 2008 Speed Racer McDonald's cars. Now, I love how that when I dumped that bag out, this landed perfectly right there, the label. But yes, these have been sitting brand new in package since 2008. I did purchase this lot from eBay. We have 8 cars here. 8 cars in total. And they all have features of some kind. So, let's go through. You know, the funny thing is, the Mach 6 should have been in bag Mach 3. It should have been in bag 6. And the Mach 5 should have been in bag 5. It's in bag 1. But without further ado, let's get into unboxing these. So we're going to start off with the Mach 6 here. Now you might be, Mach 6? What's that? If you haven't seen the 2008 Speed Racer movie, I mean, there was also like some crappy animation that made a Mach 6. But the movie Mach 6 is the one that I'm talking about here. And it's badass looking. I'm definitely going to do some custom paint work and pick out some other details in it. But there's that. We're going to talk about more of these in depth after I get them all unpackaged. And then we have Racer X's second car. I don't remember what it was called, so I'm just going to call it his second car. He did have his a bit shoebox looking, but more modernized version in the movie as well. So there's that right there. Do we really need to go over the paperwork for all these? That one has a back and go feature and a turning wheel feature, so we'll be going over that as well. Let's put that back in there. I'm going to keep this packaging and try to keep it nice. But if you like Speed Racer, tell me what introduced you to Speed Racer. I actually knew about it before the 2008 movie. My uncle had actually shown me Speed Racer. He had the DVD set of it. And I really loved cars and stuff, so it was only natural for me to love Speed Racer and then love that movie when it came out. I think it came out a bit before or after my birthday at the time. So yeah, and I'm surprised I didn't end up with more Speed Racer stuff. I had 2 of these originally that I will show. I'm probably not going to unbox the 2 that I already have. I'll have to get those when I cut the video to that part. But yeah, I didn't have any of the Lego sets at the time of Speed Racer. I had years later built it out of my own pieces, the Speed Racer one, and then bought 2 of them of the Speed Racer sets. But for some reason, I just didn't get the Hot Wheels of Speed Racer that came out at the time. I didn't get like most of that stuff. I think I had 3 Hot Wheels Speed Racer things, and they weren't even the 1/64 cars. So, a bit strange, to say the least. But yeah, I can't believe it. I mean, could you imagine having these and having them new and packaged for 8 years? Oh, there's a missile for it. Wow, that's a piece of plastic right there. I mean, wow. You wouldn't be getting any of that amount today. It'd be all hollowed out. But yeah, it looks like that's a back and go and then shoots the missile. For that, it's a truck in the movie. I mean, of course, it's like out of scale with the rest of this, but hey, it's what they had to do. So here's bag 4. I probably could have opened them in order, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Does not really matter. So there is that. Looks like there's some kind of sounds or something with that. Like I said, we're going to go over all those once I get them all cleaned up and stuff. Now, I do have this one open, but I am missing the black pieces, so I guess I am going to cut this one open. I'm going to keep the Mach 5 new in package because I do have one of these, so I'll get that out when I get to it. But this is, I believe, Gray Ghost's car. Yeah, it even says it right on the package. I probably should have said the names as I went along here, but I did not do that. So here is Gray Ghost's car. Mine's a little scratched up there. You'll see it when I get that out. So here these attach to the sides and make the car look different, which I might as well cut them open too. Boom, boom. So there's that. And then these pop on there. I do remember this. I do remember having this truck as well, so I actually had 3 of these. It looks like there's a paint mesh up on the back there. I do remember having the truck, but I think it just got sold at a garage sale along with a bunch of my other Hot Wheels stuff and such. That just rolled forward on its own. Alright, so here's the cars. They are nice. I mean, these are nice quality. They really look good for what they are. I mean, a McDonald's toy. But let's get into more details here. So the Mach 6 is back and go if it wants to work. Watch me get a broken one or something. Yeah. That's been sitting in the package for over a decade. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Now it wants to go. I guess you got to break that one in as it almost freaking flew off my table and freaking who knows what that would have done. So that seems like it's a really good goer. It seemed like it might be some kind of two-step. Yeah, it's a two-step. So it starts out slow and then it ramps up to fast. So probably got to play around with that a bit more, but let's move on to the Mach 4 here. I thought that the idea of having the Mach 4 and then showing the Mach 5 and all that in the movie was cool. So here's the Mach 4. Is that a back and go? It is not. So this has some other feature. Let's turn that on. I like how it's a McDonald's toy and it even has a switch on it. That's pretty funny. Sounds still work after over a decade in the package, so. So yeah, that has sounds. So let's turn that off so I don't accidentally activate it. And then this here is a back and go. But it has this, and this is something that I wish that bigger scale cars like 1/18th cars and 1/24 scale cars had when they have turning wheels. I wish they locked in. I wish you could lock it in straight and lock it in turned. That's a really cool feature that a McDonald's toy had, but giant companies haven't really thought to do that on their model cars. It seems like you have to break these in or something. They don't want to like work right out of the package, probably because they've been in there over a decade, just waiting to be released. But yeah, that's a back and go car. It'd probably work better on a better surface as well, but these just have to look pretty cool for me as collectibles from the movie. So there's those three cars. Here is the, what was his name in the movie? I don't remember his name. But his car, he did like drifting stuff. So yeah, back and go as well. I'm really surprised this isn't back and go, but it does have the sound. I'd rather have that be back and go too, so you could have a back and go race than it to have sound. Then this looks like it launches this right here. Whoa, that launches pretty good. Pretty good launcher there. So that's probably one of the weapons used. I think towards the end of the movie, he used something on the Mach 5. I think it like came out of the side though, and did him in with it. So that actually has a reeling mechanism. Look at that. This is a nice set of cars from this movie. Like if you just wanted to have some cool cars from the movie and didn't want to shell out on the Hot Wheels stuff, this is not a bad set. Why is it not reeling it in anymore though? I was just talking about reeling it in, but now it doesn't want to reel in. Whatever. I'll figure that out at another time. Is that also back and go? Oh, no, it's not. It just has the launching mechanism. So there's that. And then this has the shell of the car. Let's see if I can get this on camera here. Come on. Well, it's supposed to like have a big, oh, there it goes. It has like a big area and it does a back and go, and then these launch out to the sides. So there's that. And then I'm going to get this cleaned up a little bit before this cuts me off. I'm also going to grab the Mach 5, of course. So without further ado, let's get to that. All right, got the Mach 5 out as well as the other one of these that I had. That was the one that I had when I was younger. So then I put the shell on the other one, and it looks like there's a whole nother car in addition to the line here. So this, I don't know if you could really see it on camera. It's only slightly yellowed. I mean, for over a decade, it's not even really that noticeably yellowed to the eye. I only really noticed it when I put it next to this brand new brightened up one right here. And I also picked out the headlights in silver. I did some of the custom paint in between the M's there. Picked out the taillights and picked out the blower in the back, the jet turbine, and then I did the little black parts up there. So that really does make this really good in my opinion. And I probably will paint the interior red because that's probably the only thing that I see on there that I want to change. I was thinking about painting in there the details of the metal things in there, but I decided against that because the white right there looks good. So there's the line of cars. I already talked about most of the details. My thoughts on this. This was great. There was so many great sets of like Happy Meal toys back in the day, and just a lot of great stuff. And another thing is they had these around the same year, I'm guessing. Is this also? It is also back. Oh, that's a really powerful one. But these are about the same scale. I don't know exactly what scale this is. It's not 1/64, but it's bigger than that. But these are about the same scale, so if you wanted to have more cars mix in with these to race them, these are about the same size. I have a few of these. I also have a DeLorean. I think the DeLorean was from... What was that from? It wasn't from McDonald's or Burger King. It was from Wendy's, I want to say. I think Wendy's used to have toys, and they had the DeLorean Back to the Future, which is also in the same scale. I bet they were all made by like a similar company. But yeah, so you could have the DeLorean race the Mach 5. Maybe we'll do some back and go racing at some point if I end up with more of these somehow. But there you go. So if you're new, watch the videos, decide if you want to subscribe, all kinds of content. I thought that was going to be a back and go too, but it's not. So yeah, Transformers, Hot Wheels, Legos, all kinds of stuff. So please be sure to watch other videos. If you're already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Be sure to drop a like and drop comments. I read them all. At 2,000 subs, collection video. Peace. All right, here we go with a little bit of a test race here. Whoa, that went far. Let's see how far that went. Almost made it all the way to the table. Mach 5. That one doesn't have the double speed. You notice how the other one went slower and then it went... Can't forget, this also has the blades. So this one has two features. It has the back and go, and it has the blades that can come out. So that's nice. Probably if I really wanted to be crazy, I could 3D print something that clicks into those two things to have the jumper jacks. But I mean, you never know. I am crazy, so maybe I'll even do that. So there's that line. And yeah, a lot of these back and goes are really good on these older things. And these are rubber tires too. Rubber tires, rubber lines on the tires. Rubber lines on the tires, rubber tires. This one wasn't back and go, so plastic. Rubber lines on the tires, complete rubber tires in the center here. This I can just set down and it will start like rolling. Like, that's crazy. It's like it just generates freaking rolling capabilities from being picked up. But yeah, there's the line of these. If it wants to stop rolling on me. Whoa! That's crazy. Oh, I didn't have enough to make it over it. Damn it!